Good morning, my name is Chelsea from Teaching in Pearls and welcome to a week in the life of a music teacher, the first week of teaching. So last week was technically our first week of school, but I did not start teaching till today because specialists help on Thursday and Friday with making sure the whole school doesn't burn down. Basically, we just do a bunch of random stuff. So today's my first day with my actual students. I need to start setting up. I planned on getting here like 30 minutes early, but I got stuck behind our buses, 3 of our buses. Well, not 3 of our buses, but 3 of our bus stop. Just signing into my board. What kind of board is this? Clear Touch. We have Clear Touch boards. We got them at the end of last year. But anyways, I got stuck behind 3 of our bus stops and one of them literally took 3 traffic lights until it was done. So they must have been like signing on each kid individually. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what was happening because it took forever. What do I need to pull up? Wait, why is it not letting me? There we go. Turn on sync. Our school emails are like the longest thing ever. Okay, let me actually get that because that would make life so much easier. I don't know why I'm trying to do this all with my hands. Ooh, but does my wireless keyboard have battery still? Oh, it's been off, so hopefully. Ooh. Still have quite a bit of time before my students are in here, but yes, okay, it's working. So much easier. So much easier. I love this thing. Okay, I gotta go get the mouse too. I needed to pull this up because in my drive I have my welcome video that I created and I want to download it so it's saved to my computer. I included my welcome video in my last vlog, so if you missed that, go check that out. But basically, I just go over a tour of the classroom, and then I go over emergency procedures. I did not share that part on YouTube, obviously, but it's to help save my voice because I have 25 classes, and the first couple years, I repeated myself 25 times, and not only is that just unnecessary for my voice, but also I felt like by the last few groups I was just like just pushing through it and not really giving them the full explanation of everything. So this way everybody gets the same explanation and it's fabulous. Now I need to find a music video for the kids to watch while I write down their assigned seats because I don't like them to just be sitting there. Let's find something pentatonics. They love pentatonics. Actually, let's do a medley by Voice Play. Voice Play Disney. Those are like a little bit longer. Ooh, I love the Moana one. What do I want to listen to? I love the Moana one so much. We don't talk about Bruno. It's only 4 minutes though. Disney Heroes. Oh, these are only like 5 minutes each. Ugh. Okay, well, every grade will like that. Okay, where's my sound? Okay. Okay, it's off. Now let's turn it back on. Yay, doing the same thing I just did. And my hair's a mess because I'm trying to not use heat on it. And I tried this like wave spray. Why I would choose today to be the first time I use it, I don't know. Not the brightest bulb in the pack, but it didn't really do anything except make it really frizzy. So we're doing a little low clippy situation today. Okay, I'm gonna make my coffee while I wait for this technology to load. Here's my LOTD little skirt, shoes, school spirit wear, and my high school spirit wear from when I was in high school. Okay, I'm gonna check in with you guys later because I gotta figure this out. Stat. Okay, crisis averted as soon as I restarted the computer. It was totally fine. This is the video I'm showing to all my classes, and then, well, first they're coming in. We are taking attendance. I'm giving them assigned seats, and then I'm writing down their assigned seats as they watch this video. Then they will watch my little welcome music video, and then with the big kids, we are gonna play a game of I'm gonna play random music, and then they have to walk around, and when they stop, oh my god, what am I saying? I'm gonna play random music, they have to walk around, and when I stop, they have to ask the person they're closest to a specific question, and they have to ask a different person each time. Okay, and then the little kids, after we watch this and they watch my little welcome video, we're gonna do welcome to music song, we're gonna do step on the beat, which I probably need to download. Yep. And then we're gonna do, no, hold on, I gotta relaunch this. Music has, welcome to music, okay. Music has a steady beat. And then, oh my gosh, what is happening? I'm so prepared, obviously. I thought I was, till I'm rocking in my school shoes. Okay. Sure.
Shop our inventory at you.
Whatever. Anyways, we'll do music as a steady beat, and then if we have time, Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes. I doubt we'll have time for that, though. That is highly unlikely. All right, and I don't want that creepy picture. Okay. I want this, and I want it full screen. And now I need to go get creamer for my coffee. I keep it in my friend Nicole's room. And then I'm going to teach 5th. Then I'm going to teach 6th grade, 5th grade, and then I have a plan bell, so I'll check back in with you guys then. Made it through my first 2 classes, and they went pretty good. Each class literally had 1 or 2 new kids in it, so it was pretty easy just to jump into my expectations, the way I speak to them, all that kind of stuff. And 6th grade and 5th grade, we did the same exact thing, so exactly what I told you, got them seats, had them sit. 6th grade did watch We Don't Talk About Bruno while I wrote down their seating chart, but 5th grade did not. I just wrote it down while they were sitting. Then we watched that welcome video. They were very, very good listeners during the welcome video, and when it pointed for the emergency procedures, they were all like totally bought in and doing it, which is great because I know the little kids will do it, but I was relieved that the big kids were paying attention too. And then we played the game where I played random music and I paused and they had to find a partner and ask them a question. They were pretty good at like, they were pretty good at some things and not good at others. They were not great at finding new partners. They were being very like awkward, but I mean, that's like the age group, so I'm not really surprised about that, but I'm definitely gonna brainstorm what I can do before tomorrow to make that transition like less weird of them finding different partners, because I obviously like wasn't approaching it the right way. There's probably a better way to approach it that'll make it seem less weird. But during my 5th grade class, I did incentivize them with candy. I was like, ooh, I see someone, I said a kid's name, I see so-and-so has had a different partner each time, and she's being a really good listener, because I told them what I was looking for is safe movement during the music, which they did okay and not great. Active participation, so telling your partner the answer to the question, and active listening to the answer. And each question, I asked 3 people what their partner had told them. So I don't know, I mean, I did hear a lot of talking, a lot of like discussing the topics. I didn't hear anybody really getting off topic. It's just that some of the kids were going to like the same partners they had, or girls only wanted to be with girls or whatever. So there's got to be a better way to make them more comfortable with that, or maybe it's just a matter of the more I have them doing things like that, the more comfortable they'll be. So anyways, it didn't do terrible or anything. It didn't get out of control, and they were all engaged. It's just that they were a little shy when it came to picking partners, which I totally should have expected, but for some reason didn't. And then after that, my 6th graders, we had a couple extra minutes with the 6th graders because they were honestly so good. I didn't have to stop and talk to them about anything, whereas the 5th graders I had to redirect while we were doing attendance, while we were seating. It's a class I'm used to, so I know it's gonna take a lot of redirection, but my 6th graders were perfect, and we had a little bit extra time, and they said, can we play Would You Rather? And so I was like, sure. So they got in the middle of the floor, and I said, Would you rather, and had them, you know, go on opposite sides of the room. I did a bunch of like music and school related type things and TV shows and stuff like that. So that was really fun, and I might end up doing that with a lot of my other classes because they really enjoyed it, and it was easy, and they were all engaged. So why not? So thank you to that 6th grade homeroom for giving me that idea for the rest of the week. And then I had them line up an ABC order. I didn't get Billy out today, but he is really excited. He's all the way on the floor of his cage, which usually he stays up on his hammock most of the day at school, but he's on the floor, which means he wants to like get out, which I'm not gonna let him, obviously. And I'm probably not gonna take him out at all today. Sometimes I'll take him out and let the kids pet him, but since it's his first day back around kids, I think I'm just gonna let him watch from the cage. I don't want to overstimulate him, and this is already a lot of overstimulation, obviously. So the little kids, I might get him out and walk around with him, but I'm not going to let anyone pet him today because they're really good with him, but still, I mean, having 30 different kids touching him, I'm sure is a lot for him. So just got a second cup of coffee. My friend was like, oh, second cup of coffee, and it's not even 10 a.m. I was like, yep. And she's like, and it's just Monday. And I was like, this is gonna be a good week. And then I picked up our Meet the Specials Teams papers that I made on Friday and I put into our mailboxes, and I forgot to get my stack out to pass out this morning. So then I had to go run those up to the 6th and 5th grade classes I just had. But hopefully I remember to pass those out the rest of the day. I have 3rd grade, then 2nd grade, then lunch, then 1st grade, and then I end the day today with tutoring 2nd grade. So every day I have a plan bell, a lunch, and then a tutoring block on Monday or on A days. And oh, something's wrong with this schedule. Dang it! I wrote my schedule down wrong. Well, that's okay. On A days and D days, I have this here. On A days and D days, I go to 2nd grade. On B, C, and E days, I go to kindergarten. And I'm helping with math specifically. That's what they want me to do. I don't feel like I'm gonna help much. I can definitely help the kindergarten because they're just like counting. But like, I don't know how to teach kids how to add and subtract. Like, just do it. I don't know how to teach that. Hopefully they give me some easy stuff to do. Or like flashcards or something. But yeah, so today I have tutoring with 2nd grade, so I'm actually going to email that teacher right now and remind him, because he's supposed to have like stuff prepared for me to do when I get there today. I don't think he's going to have anything prepared though, which, I mean, we just started school, so just a reminder that today is our first tutoring day. So I don't know, if he doesn't have anything for me to do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'll just go back to my room today or what. But I'm excited that I have little kids the rest of the day, because 3rd grade is little to me. Because I kind of want to like dance and sing and stuff, so I'm excited. My 6th and 5th graders would not have been dancing and singing with me this morning. Actually, some of them did dance with me, because we did dance a little bit when that music was playing for that game, but no singing. They're not big singers so much. At least not when people can hear them. But yeah, it's been good so far. I still have 20 minutes. I am going to get my watch and set my alarms, my silent alarms for all of these times to remind me when I'm supposed to like get ready to switch and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then get ready to teach my next 2 classes. So I use the alarms app on my Apple Watch, and I set alarms for 5 minutes before classes end, except for this first one. I set it for 5 minutes before it starts. So like this class ends at 8:35, 9:20, 10:10, 10:55, 11:45. My lunch ends at 12:20. This class ends at 1:05, and this class ends at 1:50. So it reminds me to kind of just like get them ready to leave, line them up, get the show on the road. They repeat every day, obviously, and I always take off the snooze feature, because otherwise I get confused when it keeps going off if I don't dismiss it the right way. And they're just silent vibrations on my arm. It doesn't make noise, so it like doesn't distract the kids at all. And it's a reminder I need, or else I literally forget to line them up. Well, that ended up being a really good first day. My 1st graders were amazing. Figured they would be. And then I had 2nd grade tutoring. And I ended up pulling out one of my students to work on his counting. And at first we had like a little worksheet where it was like the numbers 1 through 100, and then he was supposed to fill in the blanks. And at first, like we finished that and he was doing okay, and I'm like, hey, what do we do? So, but I didn't really have like, I wasn't given like a plan. It was just like, can you help him with his counting? And so I didn't want to take him back right after we finished the worksheets that we practiced. I had him count all the numbers 1 through 100. Then I randomly picked a bunch of random numbers for him to name, which threw him off because he could count 1 to 100 fine. When I put him out of order, it made it a little bit harder. Then he kind of lost interest in that, and so I got out my boogie boards from the calming corner, which are like erasable boards, and I had one for me and one for him, and we would say a random number. We took turns, and then we'd have to draw that number, and that was the biggest challenge for him, was actually writing the numbers. And maybe that's normal, I'm not a math teacher, so that's probably a normal thing for kids to struggle with, but that was fun. He honestly stayed engaged the whole time because I kept switching it up. We were together probably like 25 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes I went in there and was just helping random kids, and wow, the amount of like the level of ability in there is really eye-opening. I mean, I kind of see it in my music room, but I honestly don't do a lot of like academically rigorous stuff, and that's why, because the ability levels are so varying, and I only see them once a week for 40 minutes, so I can't take a lot of time to see if everyone can, you know, read and write. So I try to avoid some of that just because I don't have the time to workshop it. But I'm actually looking forward to the tutoring part because it is very clear that some of these kids really need some one-on-one attention. And do I have a math degree? No, but as long as it stays in the basics of counting, adding, subtracting, I think I can manage. Kindergarten will obviously be mostly like counting and shapes and stuff. That's very easy, and probably sorting, I guess, and like grouping, probably, I'm guessing, for kindergarten. But anyways, yeah, I feel like I want to buy some like manipulatives though, because when I was working with another kid, he's an ELL student, and he was doing subtraction and he was like not getting it, and he also doesn't really speak English well because we just got him from Africa last year. In the middle of the school year he came there and he had no English, so it would have been helpful to have manipulatives for him, and I didn't want to like interrupt the teacher because there's like a lot going on in that classroom. So I think when I'm at Target or the store this weekend, I'm gonna buy some like little things I can use as manipulatives, or I just need to look around my room. I'm sure I have something I could use. I mean, I could use like my rhythm sticks, I guess, if we're in my room, but I'd like to have little things that I could take wherever, so I'm gonna look around for that. I used to have a ton of mini erasers, and I feel like I still have to have some, but I don't know. Anyways, it was a really good day. I do still have dismissal duty. We have a correlate meeting after school. I'm on the parent and family and celebration correlate, and I'm usually the chair of it. I'll probably volunteer to be the chair again this year because if I'm not, I'm gonna end up doing everything anyways. So I'm just gonna take my punishment now. But we plan like the Harvest Festival, which is a costume parade. We used to do lunch with loved ones. I wonder if we'll be able to do that again. That would be in like Valentine's Day. We do some staff things, just random stuff, but field day. But yeah, anyways, correlate meeting, and then I have nothing planned for tonight. I'm probably gonna work on my coaching business a little bit because I need to, but other than that, smooth sailing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, happy Tuesday. So yesterday before school, I meditated, I worked out, I listened to personal development on my way here. This morning I snoozed and listened to Reasonably Shady on my way to school. So I say that is balance. But today I start the morning with a plan bell, which is my favorite. I love first thing in the morning plan bells. It's my absolute favorite. The rest of my team hates it. I don't know why though. I just think it's the best. But I have putting a little band-aid on because I got a little soreness from my shoes yesterday, which is weird because I wear those shoes all the time, so I don't know why that happened. I actually think it might be because my anklet might have gotten stuck there and rubbed against it. But I tried pin curls last night and I put on my Instagram story. It looked crazy this morning. It was like very curly, but like a chaotic curl that made no sense. So we're doing a little ponytail today, but it's a pretty fun little pony, I will say. And I never do a little ponytail, so switching it up. Here's my outfit for today. Let me show you. I like my outfit today. This is Shein. Costco shoes. And the sweater I've had for a really long time. If I had to guess, I'd probably say like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. This was a gift. These were Kohl's. And then that's it. But yeah, I like my little outfit today. It's so comfy. I also have shorts on under this because Brandon realized it was see-through this morning. So glad we figured that out before I left, because I haven't worn it in like a year, so I didn't remember that. Today is going to be strange. I'm currently on my plan bell. I have 5th grade, but at 8:45 they have an assembly, but they want us to get them there 5 to 10 minutes early. We start 10 minutes before. So I guess I'm going to get them in my room, take attendance, and then immediately go there. And I don't know how long that's going to go. Then I'm supposed to tutor kindergarten at 9:25, but at 9:45 there's the next assembly for K1, 2, 3. So I'll be in here, I guess, for part of it at least, if not most of it. And then if it starts at 9:45, I feel like it's going to take 30 minutes. So it's going to overlap 3rd grade. So I don't even know if that assembly's going to be done or if I need to meet them in there. Guys, I don't know. All I know is 2nd grade, 1st grade, and kindergarten should be normal. But this stuff, I don't really know what's happening. It's going to be an interesting day. I ordered a coffee cup tree from Amazon, and it ends up having the same exact amount of hooks of coffee cups I have in my room. And I love it because you can see all my coffee cups now. Before they were just like stacked in a basket, and A, it wasn't very safe for the cups, and B, it wasn't interesting to look at. But now you can see all my cups. I love it. It's so cute. I feel like they're not hung correctly, but whatever. That's what we got for now. Because anyways, today I'm rocking with an extra large pumpkin spice from Dunkin'. Yeah. About to eat my snack. I got that bag of chips from a kid a few days ago, because his parent dropped off lunch for him in the office, and I ran into him in the hallway, and I was like, "What'd you get me?" And I was kidding, obviously. And he was like, "Do you like Cheetos? I don't like these." And I was like, "Yeah, that's literally my favorite chip." So I'm saving those for a rainy day. Not really a rainy day, but a day when I really want Cheetos. Didn't have a lot of time to chat today, and don't really have a lot of time now, so just want to check in before I go to dismissal. And then I'm going straight to happy hour, so I don't plan on getting my camera back out. But it was a good day. It was just as crazy as I thought it was going to be. Had my plan bell, which was very calm, and then took my 5th graders to the assembly. Brought them back in my room for like 2 minutes, enough to give them all candy because they were all really good at the assembly, which made me happy. And then they left. I went to tutoring for kindergarten. I was only in there for 10 minutes. Then they had to go to the assembly, went with them to that, came back, was with them for probably another 10 minutes. Didn't really do anything both times. I was just kind of there. And then it was time to teach 3rd grade and 2nd grade, so came back and did those. Those went really well. Did lunch, and then had 1st grade and kindergarten. Oh, I forgot how exhausting beginning of the school year kindergarten is. They just need so much. It's like every 30 seconds it's redirection. It's, even when they're engaged in an activity, it's like every 30 seconds is redirection. It's crazy. It's so exhausting, but it was fun, and they were pretty good as first week of school kindergartners can be. And yeah, now it's time for dismissal. Hopefully that goes smooth so I can get to happy hour, because I'm hungry. Again, I've been so hungry today. I was starving at lunch, and that was like 2 hours ago, and I'm starving again. So I'm ready to eat some chips and whatever, guac, tacos. I don't know what I'm getting for dinner, but I'm excited. Okay, this is Billy's color before we leave the house. By the time we get to school, he's gonna be bright, like yellow orange. He also just went potty yesterday, so he looks skinnier today. I don't know if you can tell, but he is so bright orange. This isn't even the brightest he's been, though. There's the other days where he's been brighter, but he's pretty orange today, which is good. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Still trying the no heat thing. I did not try to do the wave spray today, so this is how my hair naturally dries. It's pretty damaged from bleaching it, so I'm really trying to help it out, help it grow. I'm not going to bleach it again till the new year, and I'm trying to use less heat on it, and like I got more different products this weekend to try to help it. But anyways, the main thing I'm trying to do is less heat, because I usually put heat on it multiple times a week. Today I'm gonna try to do my extensions and see if it blends well enough with my natural straight waviness to it. My extensions are kind of not super straight right now because I just haven't been taking very good care of them, to be honest. And by the way, these and anything from Amazon that I ever mentioned are in my description box below in my Amazon little storefront thing. I save all the stuff that I use and talk about. But these extensions I really like. They're real hair, which freaked me out at first, but I've gotten over it. And they last like a really long time. They're a little bit more expensive. They're still less than $100, but they just last so much better than the old ones I used to use, which were way cheaper, but cheaper quality, and I had to replace them all the time. So anyways, this is my extension. So as you can tell, it's not super straight. So I think it should be fine because I end up clipping most of my natural hair up when I wear these. I'll show you. Okay, so I part my hair. I keep some of it out. And then I clip the rest up. Just to put the extensions in, I don't keep it like this. Then get the extensions, it's a halo. Put that over, get an angle up here. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Put that over, kind of make sure it's the right way. Pull some of this hair down under the extensions and then let go of the rest of my hair. Then I kind of have to mess with making sure the halo is not obvious, which involves just a little bit of this finger brushing and then using my regular brush. Oops, got a little stuck there. Okay. I'm just pulling the hair out from like, that's trapped under the extensions. Okay, then I make sure I've got a little bit of natural hair pulled down in front of the extensions. And then there's 4 clips. So I'm gonna, they're like little claw clips. I'm gonna slide it in and clip. And then slide in and clip. And then these are my longer extensions. So like if I just wore it natural, you can definitely tell like where the extension is. So for the longer ones, I always clip my hair half up because then it's a little bit harder to tell and it looks a little bit more natural. If I'm wearing the other set of extensions, they're like the same length as my hair, so I don't have to clip it up, but obviously these extensions are longer. So I'm gonna clip up half of my hair, brush it out so it goes up a little bit nicer. I let my hair air dry today too. The only product I put in it was It's a 10 spray to like detangle it. And then Olaplex 5 and 6, I think. Yeah, 5 and 6. Okay. I'm gonna keep a couple pieces out because it's looking very flat today. No, I can't do that. I'll have to pull them out after. This part of the extension also did not clip to anything, it feels like. It's just kind of sitting there. There we go. So that's clipped. This is not clipped either. And I really don't like notice the extension when I'm wearing it. And like it stays on really well because of the clips. Okay. It's a little bit better. You can tell top of my head isn't completely dry. So I will like re-clip this part again in a little bit. Probably like an hour. I always pull out some little wispies. And yeah. How's it look? I don't know, let me go see the mirror. I can't really tell from here. Usually I use my wet to straight brush. My wet to straight hair drying brush. and that makes my hair a lot straighter, but honestly it looks fine. Yeah. No heat, no problem. Yeah, doesn't look bad. I mean, it's not straight, but it's not gonna be. I'm not putting heat on it. Cool. I'm not mad about that. Looks fine. Looks a little wavy. I actually kind of like it. I mean, it looks a little bit more natural than usual. Can you see the halo? I don't know. I'll have to look at the recording. But anyways, I have my plan bell this morning. I'm really early to school. I'm like 30 minutes early. Well, now I'm probably like 20 minutes early because I just did that. But that only took me 5 minutes, so I don't know what I need to do on my plan bell. I need to get my planner out and see what I haven't done. Today I have 5th grade, 4th grade, then I tutor kindergarten, then 2nd grade, then lunch, then 1st and kindergarten. So busy day. I got my extra large Dunkin' coffee. I think my goal is gonna be to only buy coffee on the days when I have a first thing plan bell. I don't think I'm gonna stick to that, but that's what I'm telling myself right now. But this size is just perfect. Okay, anyways, this is what I had my extensions in. A reusable sandwich bag. I'm gonna go get the show on the road and get my plan bell started early. I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Hello, currently sitting outside of my 2nd doctor's appointment, 2 doctor's appointments today. One for my brain and now one for this cough that I can't seem to get rid of. But today was a pretty good day at school. I don't think I checked in at all after this morning. I had 5th grade and 4th grade. They were good. Well, no, they weren't good. They were kind of bad, actually. Uh-oh, why am I getting a text? My cart of MacBooks arrived. Somehow our district got some kind of grant where every music teacher in the district is getting a cart of MacBooks. I just got a text from the tech teacher like, did you order a cart of MacBooks? Anyways, 5th and 4th grade, there were a lot of behavioral challenges, but nothing I wasn't used to. I know these kids. It was all kids I've had before, and their class sizes were just really big. There was like 30 kids in both of those classes. Well, no, 5th grade was only like 26, I think, but still, just a lot of kids, and they're like really excited and like showing off for new kids and stuff. So had to get that in check, but they were fine. Like, it wasn't a big deal with either of them. Then during 3rd grade, I had kindergarten tutoring, so I went down to the class I was working with, and they were doing cutting and gluing, so that was surely entertaining and frightening at the same time. Then I came back, taught 2nd grade. They were amazing. And then I had lunch and taught 1st and K. My kindergarten class today was so awesome. My 1st grade class was good, but my kindergarten class was so awesome. They were so much better at listening today than the group I had yesterday, which was very relieving. I was not like as exhausted with this group as I was yesterday. They were just such good listeners today. They were like the perfect mix of like crazy kindergarten energy, but could also focus for enough time to like do things and not like have issues. So I really loved them. They were just like a dream kindergarten class. They weren't perfect, but they were really enjoyable. So it was a good day. I'm gonna go hopefully get something for this cough. Hopefully they'll take me early because my first appointment got done early and I'm 40 minutes early for my appointment, but hopefully I won't be here for 40 minutes. That'll suck, but whatever. Good morning. Just checked my schedule and it is gonna be a crazy busy day. I probably won't check in till my plan bell, but I have, oh, my hair's all a mess. I have 6th grade, then I have 2nd grade tutoring, then I have 4th grade and 3rd grade. I think I have 1 5-minute break between all of that. Then I have my plan bell and then my lunch back to back. So that's kind of nice. In the future, I might go out to get food on Thursdays. And then I have 1st and K. So this is like a very busy schedule, it feels like, but oh well. Make it through the day. Extensions in today, obviously, but doing good on the no heat. And like, I feel like you can't even tell I have extensions because I think it all blends very well. And my extensions aren't very straight right now, which matches my natural hair. This is my outfit of the day. I got these melon pants on. Don't make me use my teacher voice shirt. My little rainbow head earrings, B-brand headband, and then I've got my white wedges on. I like wearing heels, not heels, but wedges, because a lot of my students are my height. So I like being a little bit taller than them. Makes me feel good. Have a great day. Have a great day? I don't know why I'm saying that. I'll check in with you later. Okay, bye. I have like a minute before my next class gets here, but oh my gosh, you guys, I taught math. I think I actually taught someone how to add, which I did not think I had the skill set to do. So pretty impressed with myself. I knew I'd be fine with counting and stuff and like all the kindergarten, you know, shapes, all that kind of stuff. But second grade, I was a little concerned. And today they were sent to me, 3 of them were sent to me with these addition worksheets. And I was like, oh gosh. And I started like working with them, and I was just like kind of asking them the questions in a few different ways. And like they clearly were not getting it. And I was like, oh my God, how do you teach someone how to add? But then I got my candy bucket out and used my little candy as manipulatives, and they were able to do it. And I was so proud of them, and I was also proud of myself for figuring this out, because I mean, I haven't had any training or information or anything really about this tutoring stuff, and I clearly like do not feel confident with math. The fact that I'm nervous about teaching 2nd grade math, does that not tell you anything? But yeah, I guess teaching is teaching. No matter what content level. I'm sure there, you know, there's a limit for that though. Like, I'm not teaching geology because I know nothing about geology. But if it's a concept that you understand, I do understand addition. If you try hard enough, you can break it down. Because teaching is just like an innate ability in my opinion. But anyways, I was so excited and relieved because it was going to be a long year if I couldn't even teach kids how to add. I was so proud of them, and they were so proud of themselves for being able to do it. So at first I was like working with them one-on-one to get through a few problems, and then I was like, okay, do it by yourself, and they all could do it by themselves. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm tired. Made it through the day. It was a fine day. I'm just tired. I gotta go. I made it through the week. Going to plug in my microphone. Today was crazy. I had 6th grade. They were pretty good. One kid I had to threaten to call his mom, but that's only because he threw something across my room, and I've known him for 6 years, so. And I know his mom likes when I call her and let her know what's going on versus when it, you know, escalates to the point where like the principal's calling or something. But I didn't end up having to call her because his classroom teacher said he's been doing really good. So I said that was his second chance that I wouldn't call her, but next time I definitely will. What else did I do? During 5th grade, I had my plan bell. Then I did 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. They were all pretty good. 4th grade had so many kids. I think I had 32 today. So we practiced our drills, like especially the lockdown. It was real tight in that office closet thing that they have to get in. We practiced our lockdown drill. The space we're supposed to be in is really tight with 32 kids, but we fit. Hopefully they don't grow much more this year, because then it's gonna be a little bit harder. And then I had lunch, and then I tutored kindergarten. I really didn't do much today at all because they were like finishing up with like playing with like building stuff, and then she read them a book, so I kind of was just hanging around, like just making sure kids were paying attention and stuff. And then I had kindergarten, my first kindergarten class this year, and they were really good. Well, they were pretty good. As good as kindergarten is the first week of school. It wasn't too bad. I didn't feel too like overwhelmed. So there was only one kindergarten class this week that I felt I had a lot of trouble controlling. The other 3 were pretty good, which is very great news because usually it's most of them are like that. So I'm relieved. And also one of our families got back today from Africa. So I was very relieved because I thought they had moved there permanently. They're from Africa. They apparently went back this summer on like vacation, but one of the kids had told me they moved there, and that happens. Like, we have a kid right now who just moved back to Africa permanently, and so I was really sad because I'm really close with these kids and I didn't know they were moving. But I saw one of them, they're back. They just went on a trip. They did not move there, and so I was so happy to see them. So that made my day. And now I'm getting ready for the weekend. It's gonna be a mixed emotions weekend. Tomorrow I actually have a visitation for one of my students who just passed away this month from cancer. It's something that she's been going through for a long time, but I am obviously not looking forward to that. I'm happy to be able to go pay respect to her memory and to her family and her mom and everything, but that is tomorrow. That's going to be very emotionally draining for me. And then in the evening, luckily I have something to like look forward to. I'm going with my friend Nicole to watch her daughter cheer at the Bengals pregame because she's been doing like a little camp. So that'll be something good to like look forward to and kind of distract me. And then Sunday, probably just gonna spend the day getting my life together, grocery shopping, meal prepping, cleaning, all the stuff before I start the week, working on my second job, coaching and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy and eventful weekend, but there are some bright spots. I'm definitely gonna relax tonight, probably go out for dinner or something and go to bed early. And yeah, if you've watched this whole video, I appreciate you. I am trying to be better about vlogging, so hopefully I can stick to it, but you guys know how I am. I'm not the most consistent YouTuber and I will never be, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a fabulous day wherever you are.